Okay, for printing your monotype, you've inked up your plate, got your design on it, you're ready to go. I have printing paper soaking for 5 minutes. It's just about done. My timer will go off in just a few seconds here. And then I'm going to pull that paper out of the tray, let it drip a little bit. I'm going to bring it over here, lay it on this cloth to dry it off some because I don't want it to be too wet. If it's too wet, it will be too weary of my print. So I'm going to grab my paper, it's soaking in the water, let it drip off a little bit so I don't drip water all the way across the classroom. I'm going to pick a fairly clean spot on this cloth, and I'm going to dry it off some so it's not soaking wet. I just want the paper damp. And I'm going to do it one more time because it feels awfully wet still. I'm going to get to a fairly clean spot. Pull it over so it stays flat. Paper stays flat. Just the cloth gets folded over. And dry it off some so there's no big puddles on it. Okay, now I'm going to go to my print, to my plexiglass that has the ink on it. And I'm going to lay my damp paper on top of it, fairly close to the middle. And I'm going to start transferring it. I could run it through the press, or I can just take the back of a spoon and rub that up against it till I get it all to transfer. It's just a light pressure. I'm not putting a whole lot of pressure on it. The press would make a nice even pressure, but I'm just going to go like this because I want to be able to demonstrate to you there's other ways to do this besides through the printing press. If you want to do the printing press, that's fine. I'll show you how if you ask. Pretty simple. And then I'm going to peel it up slowly because if there's something that didn't transfer, didn't show up very well, I'm going to lay it back down. Get that to transfer a little better maybe. I do like how the texture's coming out in the background though. Remember, monoprints are not going to be solid designs. They're going to be more free-flowing designs. There we go, that's better. Now it picked up more of the ink. I have about the right thickness of ink on there. I don't want real thick because if it's too thick, it will stick to the paper and peel the paper, rip the paper off, and then I don't get my design. And if it's too thin, then it doesn't transfer at all. There we go. There is my first monoprint. I'm going to let that dry flat on the drying rack, and then I will show you how to make this into a monotype.